You guys got your football jerseys on for tomorrow? No. Well, I better buy one because I won't be watching the game. We'll be playing, but hopefully they do well. Wish them the best.
Changes to your lineup tonight at all, Coach?
Nope. 60s. Everybody's healthy, ready to go.
You haven't coached Karlsson very long, but can you appreciate what he's been able to do in 500 games in the NHL?
I think when you work with him every day, he's one of those guys you're always amazed at what he can do. And he's played, 270 some in a row now. I mean, I still remember watching him as it was the under 18. He was was in the Sweden then, and he was a underage, and he was this big. And you go, my goodness, if this guy had the size, what a player he'd be. And you look at him today, and you marvel at what he's been able to do, and being able to play that many games in a row without missing. It says a lot, especially now you look at his stats, like he's number 1 in the league for block shots. So he's a guy that's been paying the price and still being able to play all these games in a row. So I'm pretty impressed.
It's hard to judge the regional here, the difference in what maybe he wasn't doing last year and what he's doing now.
Yeah, it's hard to judge for me, to be honest with you, and I certainly don't want to go back because I wasn't there, and whatever you watch from afar is not the same thing from inside, and why things are a certain way and why they're not another way. To me, I really, the past is, I wasn't there, and I got no right to comment. All I know is he's been a really good leader, like from day one, a real buy-in, and our team has really grown from that, and he's at the forefront of that leadership. And with Dion and Kelly, I think there's other leaders on the team, but I think those guys have been really impressive in making sure everybody's buying in, and he's certainly been right at the top of that.
Maybe it's a question of recognition of how you have to have success.
You're bringing me where I have to talk about the past. You're good, but I'll talk about the present. I think he wants to win. Basically, it comes down to that. He wants to win. He's won all the individual awards, and what's he going to win now to really prove how good he is? We know, everybody knows, and it's about, and that's what I like. Some small comments sometimes. We do the power play at one time, and we can put you with this guy's. Give me the young guy. Give me Weidman. Things like that. It's not about him. It's about the team, and he's had so many of those comments since the beginning of the year that I think that's one of the main reasons why this team is having success, because when your leaders are thinking about everybody else but themselves, I think John Wooden said it best. It's amazing what a team can do when no one cares who gets the credit, and I think Erik has represented that since day one.
At the start of the year, you said it would take about 6 weeks to really kind of build the foundation here, and being at the 20-game mark, kind of at the 6-week mark, are you satisfied with the progression that you've seen here in the first 6 weeks?
Oh yeah, plus some things are faster than I thought. I'd say the defensive side went faster than I thought. Individually, we still need to grow defensively, but I think in terms of structure, the buy-in was instantaneous, and just a question of being consistent at it. If you look at our last games, in Boston, we gave 20 shots to the team that has the most shots in the league. I mean, that's hard to do. We scored against one of the top goalies. We had really good scoring chances. So I really like the balance between the offense and the defense in the last game. You look at our game against Florida, I mean, that was a solid game, just as solid as if not even more than the one we just played and won. The game in Montreal, you look at the resiliency of our players and mental toughness that we did not display early on at the beginning of the year. The willingness to stick to what we're doing and eventually come up on top. And I haven't checked, but I think we're first or second in the league for comebacks. Those things at the beginning of the year weren't there. We know that. And to see the players growing that fast has been a real treat for me as a coach, and it's fun to come to the rink. There's an enthusiasm, there's a soul to our team, and yes, there's been adversity. all kinds, and some that you guys don't even know. And that's where I'm really amazed at how the players have handled things emotionally. And we are where we are right now. We're having a good start, but we want to continue growing. We're far from where we want to be. We're starting to look more consistently the way we want to look regularly, but it's NHL season. We'll have ups and downs, and we'll get shellacked too. And there'll be moments where you're not happy. But I think overall, you look at the span of games that we've played, and we're in a good spot right now. We want to stay in the good spot and keep growing.
I'm going to ask you about Matt Humble's comments yesterday, but you said the Rangers let you play here, they let you play to your strengths.
I don't want to hear about another team's players. He's not on our roster. Wish him good luck. That's it. I don't talk about other players from other teams. When they're here, we talk about them, and we grow with them, and when they're somewhere else, they're somewhere else.